So we're given three functions, f, g, and h. So here's f, it's a graph. If you scroll down, you'll see g is given as a table of values here, and then h is this equation right off to the side. Our job is to figure out over this interval from 2 to 5 which one has the average rate of change in order from least to greatest. So not just which one has least, but ordering them from least to greatest. So we need to find all of them and then put them in the right order. Down at the bottom, we're just clicking a button as to which one is the right order, F, G, H, which one's least to greatest over this interval. So we got to take our strategies that we've built. We know that this is our x1, this is our x2 on the interval that we're playing with. And so our job is to look one at a time at them. I'll look at the graph first here. So from 2 to 5, so we go to the x value, x equals 2, and that's this vertical line, and there's a dot right there. Take a look, glance over at the y-axis. Notice we're counting by fives. So this is basically 2, 5. That's that coordinate. And then we look at 5, the x value of 5, which is this line here. This is x equals 5. And we go down and figure out where the graph is touching there, and you see it is touching at -10. So the coordinate is at 5, -10. And then we go ahead and figure out what the slope is between those. You can count it, rise over run. Since we're looking at the graph, we might as well. We're going down 1 box, 2 box, 3 boxes. Those boxes, they'll count by 5, so that's down 15. And then the run is 1, 2, 3 boxes to the right, so that's 5 boxes. So your slope is delta y divided by delta x, which in this case is -15 over 5, 3. I said 5, didn't I? Yeah. 3. And then that, let me erase that. Try it again. So the delta x is 3. So we do -15 over 3, and we get a slope of -5. So this is one of our slopes that we're going to be comparing from least to greatest. I need to now go down and find the other ones. But this one is for f. So in the order that it goes, f will be correlated with a -5. So now we go on down to the table. And we're still playing with the x values from 2 to 5. So we go to the table and we look at just these two. From 2, this is my x1, to 5, this is my x2. The outputs are 30 and then 9. So I just make sure that I recognize it's the coordinate 2, 30, and then 5, 9. So what I do with that is use my slope formula. This is my point 1, this is my point 2, so this is going to be x2, x2, y2. This is x1, y1. So I do 9 minus 30 over 5 minus 2. Working that out, that's going to give me -21 over 3. That should give me -7. So that is the slope on the interval for g. Now I only have to do it one more time, and I'm going to do it with h of x. So here with Desmos, we're going to just go ahead and utilize function notation here to figure out what the y outputs are over the interval. So I got to go to Desmos and then type in my function. I got g of x is equal to -x squared plus x equals -x squared plus x, and then minus 30, I believe. And then what I need to do is find g of 2. I need to find g of 5. And then the work for this one, I have my y outputs, this is my y2, this is my y1. So I can go ahead and do the work right here on this slide while it's up. And I have -50 minus -32 over 5 minus 2. So the slope for this one is going to be plus there. So that's -50 18 over 3. And that's going to kick out -6 as my result for slope for my g function. So now I have 3 different slopes. This one is correlated to g. So I'll bring that back over to my delta tab. And I said g. I apologize. I wrote g on the Desmos, but this is h. So this is -6. So I have 3 slopes. And now I just have to compare them. Smallest to biggest. My 3 options are -5, -6, and -7. So it's supposed to go -7, then -6, and then -5, which in function letter order is going to be the G is the 7, then the H is the 6, and then the F is the -5. So the order that I select on here is G, H, then F, which is going to be this one down in the left-hand corner. So this is putting all the practices we've done so far, the 3 different variations of average value, the 3 forms that you're presented into one place, and then asking you to go to the next level and compare.